California's aging population is on the rise. Data shows by 2030, nearly 11 million older adults will make up 25% of the state's population. And in order to better serve the community, the California Department of Aging conducted several surveys. One of them focused on the LGBTQIA+ community. And here to tell us more about those findings this morning is Susan Demores, the director of that department. Susan, good morning. Good to see you again.
Good morning. Good morning.
So you were here a few months ago talking about this first ever study of its kind, talking about the aging population, but this specific research talks more about the LGBTQIA community. Was there anything about this data and this research that surprised you?
Yes, we're so proud to share the results of this survey. And you know, one of the big surprises is we had over 4,000 older LGBTQ adults respond to our survey. In our state, about 5% of the older adult population identifies as LGBTQ. So we know this is a really important population to understand.
What were some of the challenges, some of the things that came from the data?
Well, one positive result is from our survey, we learned that about 86% of the survey respondents reported a very high quality of life. They enjoy living in California and they're getting the services and supports that they need by and large. Where we're going to focus going forward is on the 14% of the population that experiences extreme or severe health disparities and inequities.
What are some of the resources, some of the things that are out there that maybe people aren't aware of that do exist?
We're excited to share our department, the California Department of Aging, aging.ca.gov. It's a gateway to free resources in every community around the state, whether it's Medicare counseling, if it's meals and nutrition, home delivered meals, a whole array of services for family caregivers and paid caregivers.
What were some of the other highlights, some of the other data that came as a result of this survey?
We learned, it's important to know for older LGBTQ adults, they experienced a lot of discrimination, their lived experience. Many of them shared with us some of the challenges they had with employment, marriage, military service. So of that generation, their experience is different than younger LGBTQ adults today.
Talk more about those resources online. So your website is a plethora of information.
Yes.
It not only has details on this survey, but also the other one, the very first one that was done too.
Yes. As part of the Governor's Master Plan for Aging, our website, aging.ca.gov, you'll find access to all sorts of things that help you live independently at home for all Californians of all ages and abilities.
And we have a number on the screen as well, the 1-800-510-2020. That's a number, of course, for people to call, for seniors to call and to get information. Again, the website, aging.ca.gov. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you.
You too.